Hey, welcome and welcome back, everybody. I hope you're all doing good. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. How's everyone doing? I'm doing good. Getting more snow, which we don't need, because that's what we get here. No fun stuff, just snow. But either way, we are here and we're live. We're going to stream today. We're going to check out some more Balatro. I'm saying check out, but we've already checked the game out. We know we like it. So, what are we really checking out, right? Now, give me a second. Cleaning up my desk a little bit. All right, cool. So, Twitch is getting an ad. We'll wait a few minutes and then we'll get started. I may also try to squeeze in some hightail as well today. I want to start working on starter base for me and Potato. I have found a place for us to settle down. So, yeah, I want to see about getting that situated. All right, so we should be good now, I think. All right, so collections. So this is the stuff that we unlocked last time we were in here. Bunch of stuff because we were, having a tough time, and we took a few goes to get kind of situated. Missed one on that page. The Vagabond, Stone Joker. All right. And we did complete a run, so now some of these have tokens on them, like this little white sticker. And that's because we have completed white stakes difficulty with this. We are going to try to complete all these stakes and see how that goes for us. I think I am capable of beating at least a few of them. At least a couple, maybe one or two, maybe one or two. If I may, if I might. Oh, we have all the tarots now. I should really I should really familiarize myself more with these because the only two that I know that I really ever use are full uh, Empress or Emperor, I mean. And then the other good one that I like is Hermit because it gives you money. Fortune will maybe make you a Joker. Usually doesn't work for me. We have the worst pull luck ever, and then Devil is the one because it gives you. That's the one that lets you copy a card. Cool. Yeah, we can play some Hightail in a little bit. Those are the only ones that I know for sure. Like when I see, I'm like, oh, those are good ones I want. Planets. I don't really mind the planets too much. We need to unlock these two. One of them's a royal something. I forget what it is. A royal, not flush. It's something else. It's a new thing because you can only get in this game because of the way that cards are played. It's like five of a kind or something. Royals, something or other. So we got our green chip. I'm up to like I'm up to this one on my own like personal playthrough. I'm like up to like here. I can't remember which. But yeah, so now we can play for red stakes, which means small blinds no longer give us money. Which is interesting. Something that we would have to be like very aware of. So what have we beaten with so far? Red deck, yellow deck. Is that it? Red and yellow, right? Yeah, red and yellow. All right, let's see if we can tick off the blue deck. I think we can do it with the blue deck. We get extra hands, so we should be fine. I think our big issue with this deck is going to be economy. Um, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal for us. I think we're gonna go this one because it gives us jokers, and that's just a good way to jump out of the gate. The steel card is also a thing we're gonna take. They just want me to play flushes, huh? I mean, I do like a good flush. That's killer, by the way. Oh, I installed a mod that lets me click and drag to select cards, and then I can also I can right click to drop them. Anyways, all right, so we're gonna get a +1 for playing a flush. So we should play a flush, and we'll play this flush even though it's not gonna score for us because we don't really care. We just will take the points. Yes, and I also have 4 times speed going. We're missing a lot of tags in there. It's called handy. That's the only part of it I'm using. There's other stuff you can do, like set up some hotkeys and stuff, I guess, but I didn't mess with any of that. I just literally that's the only thing I got it for. Like I'm not even gonna like act like I got it for any other reason. That was it. Like purely that was it. We don't want any of that. Yeah, I'll take 2 free jokers. That's fine. Okay, an extra hand and an extra discard. And let's get some money. Let's get some economy going. I'm back at 3. Oh yeah, because you weren't here. You got to show up. You have to be present to get your to get your credit. Yeah, it makes gameplay faster, and it definitely is quality of life, I would say, which is more so what I was interested in. Right, like you guys obviously know me. I love a good quality of life thing. Another game that I think we might check out, Potato. If you can you put a poll for should we check out this game or not? It's called Racoin. Ratcoin. So it's a Steam game that came out Monday. It's basically Balatro, but it's a coin pusher instead. So it's a roguelite coin pusher. Could be fun if you guys wanted. If you're interested, I could stream. Potato's like, why am I getting put to work? We need the planet. We needed a good planet. One we could use. So this thing, we're just going to stockpile it and sell it off at some point. All clubs are debuffed. All right, well, good thing we weren't planning on playing those anyways. We were. W Hart, welcome in. How you doing, Hart? Oh, you guys probably want to see my thing too, right? Should come up in a second. Sir, can you write down the game name in chat? Yes, I can. There you go. It's Racoin, a rogue-like coin pusher. Looks kind of fun. I played the tutorial. And that was about it. and I watched somebody play the tutorial. The Balatro god. I watched him play Roll Flight. That's who I watched. Oh baby, let's go. All right, let's get our economy. Thank you for your services. You may now be on your way. Chat, it's broken. Chat, it's broken. How is this card a thing in this game? Like, did the devs just say, whatever, we're gonna let you beat all the bosses for free? Why? We're reskinning this card for sure. What do we reskin it as? Yagi, why your mouth no move? Yagi, why is your mouth not moving? There it is. Now it's moving. Why it wasn't, I don't know, but it wasn't. Anyways, so what I was saying is this card's like obnoxiously broken. How is this card allowed in this game? We're gonna reskin this. What do we make this? What do we reskin this card to? But let me pull my notes up for this. And where did my tickety tockety go? There you are. Excuse me. I don't know. You don't know. Don't know what? All right, let me pull up our Balatro seeds because I'm tracking all the seeds we beat live, or all, at least on stream. Don't know. It's a pretty broken card, so I think something or after one of the crew that's decently powerful. It's pretty broken, so I think that can be a good reskin. But anyways, so we got our economy. We're short economy because we bought that, but that's fine. I don't really care. That was worth. Could destroy 2 cards, or we could make 2 cards lucky. Um, what's this card name? Repeat. Yeah. The repeats are hard. All right. Let's see. What do we do here? Create planets, enhance two with lucky, destroy. I'm leaning towards this because these are all decently high value cards, other than the three and the two fours. But those can become decently strong fairly quickly, and we don't really have to worry about them yet. Hmm. What I would like is more coins. I'll use them both just because, but I really don't need either of them. Negative, we're skipping for. I don't care about the card packs. My luck that we crap anyways, so it won't matter. That was my worry. Alright, we're out of discards now. I think we keep that and play this. Save this king in case we need to play it. So this card's doubling it, or this card's re-triggering the first card we play 2 times. So if we played this card, so like if we played this, the high card is going to be king. So the king's going to hit, and then it's going to hit again, and then again. So it's going to hit more than once. Which is why that card is good. We're going to play this and try to get a flush here. This is decently high. We can do a lot more here than we can elsewhere. We actually have a straight, which will probably do decent for us. So let's play the straight. We're not going to get a multiplier a lot for it, but it should get us over. No, what that card does is you'll get to see very soon. Nice. We need enhancements now. Hmm. Highest card here becomes a wild card. The highest one gets the candy treatment. All right, so here's what you're going to see. So play one hand. Not anymore. Now we can play however many hands we want. So super, super broken in my opinion. Because now it just negates this like whole like now it doesn't matter, right? Okay, played face card. Okay, first play face card gives 2x multiplier when scored. So these two are doing essentially the same thing. There's no reason to have one in front of the other than preference. I just like my shorter card in the middle there. Okay, so let's shoot for a flush, I guess. What are our options for playing if we don't have a flush? Straight flush, four of a kind, full house, and a straight. So a bunch of stuff we don't really ever play. Yeah, this makes combos easier, I think is what you were saying. I have a plan, I promise. Alright, my headset has decided to be obnoxious. It doesn't want to work in combination with the stream today. Okay, multi 4, we get 1. As much as I don't favor this option, that's our best bet. We're taking deck thinning measures. Okay, my headset has died. All right, we're gonna have to work this out real quick, guys. Give me just a second. Okay. All right, guys. Um. Okay, never mind. Wait, well, let's catch up chat real quick then. Since heater stopped working, hook up mic. What a morning. That's wild, Heart. It's wild. Oh, Trenton, how are you? Okay. So let's see. So you guys will have sound and I won't, and that's fine for now. I don't need sound anyways. Okay, uncommon, let's go. Yeah, it's still unfortunate. We really want to play face cards because they're eventually we're going to be at a point where face cards are going to do more for us than a lot of other stuff. We're playing some Balatro, Trenton. How are you? The problem is I don't want these, either of them. Happens. Yeah, it does. Still unfortunate. And it's oh man. Yeah, it's gonna be colder. Is it gonna get a lot colder for you tonight? I'll go up 2 pairs by 3. I mean, I'm not interested in playing two pair. Been there, played that, not fun. Let me tell you. Two pair, not a move, not a vibe. We want to hold that, which means we're tossing. This is why I converted so much stuff to spades, because now look at how quickly and easily we're pulling spades. And you do need to hit and pull stuff, so pull stuff and pull stuff. So yeah, um, yeah. And then we're gonna get Jupiters from those. Could drop a discard or a plus hand. I don't think we're quite at that point yet. I mean, could do it for the tarot cards, but I really don't need to. I mean, this is the best one. All right, so I guess we'll drop the that goes there. I guess we'll drop the juggler now when we drop, so we'll be losing a hand. Discard up to 2. I don't love this one. Really, just don't. It's pretty garbage, in my opinion, because you could lose that, right? And I want to hang on to that. Like, why are you choosing what I toss? That's not fun. Flush out what ranks the 3 of a kind. That's why it's doing that. Boom. Yeah, and we got to keep it. Let's go. Reroll the boss by selling it. Doesn't even matter because of that. Pretty much just do whatever we want. Within reason, of course. 7 to 10. I see. Yeah, I have no idea where he was last night. Not a clue. Maybe take the spectral. Maybe. Oops, I played the wrong card. I want to play the ace too. Although the ace doesn't count as a face card. So that's a thing. Aces might be a little too powerful, to be honest with you. There's a lot of stuff you can do with them. I wish I had the every time a tarot card was used. That card's powerful, I feel like. Take this tarot. Good. How are you? Toxic. I checked before I went to bed. Yeah, I'm turning this into a checkered deck. Our goal is to eradicate all of the clubs and the diamonds. We're gonna make this a checkered deck, a non-conventional checkered deck. Create 2 copies of one selected card in your hand. Again, that's good. I don't want to do that because I risk it adding other cards that I don't want into my deck. I'd rather just have more opportunities to get the cards I want. See, and again, we don't care about the modifier because it's your modifier and it doesn't apply to me. I'm so goaded. Your modifiers don't apply to me. Doing good, trying to unlock some jokers. Nice, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'm just trying to complete some runs with decks that I haven't completed yet. So this profile we just started and we're doing on stream. We beat with the red deck and the yellow deck, so now we're gonna try for the blue deck. And then we're running custom texture packs for the Jokers, and then my own texture pack for a bunch of other stuff in the game. The run's going pretty good so far. We're decent ante. We really only care about getting to ante 8 and completing that, and then from there we don't really mind too much. We're gonna drop the extra hand size and pick up Juggler or Raised Fist. Now we will pick up the Spade, and we'll move on. There we go. So now the 9 is our multiplier. So now the 9 is our multiplier for the Raised Fist because it was the lowest card in our hand. So what we want to do is we want to try to kind of play around this a little bit by discarding our low card hands or our lower cards out of our hand as much as we can, and then playing the things that obviously are low from there. So we can get this 9 to be our multiplier. We do that. So now 18 again at Raised Fist because we're 9. 9 is our lowest card. So now what we want to do is we want to remove the lower cards out of our deck. So when we have options for destroying stuff, we can always take the lower cards, and that'll always put us getting a higher multiplier. Stone card we don't care about. We don't care about running those in this run, so that's fine. We could try for another foil Joker. Glass card I don't really care for. Enhance 2 with more chips. More chips is good. I think we will take that as our option. I'm pretty confident we can do this. And we're not going to lose money because, again, we have our nice little Joker here. Is this going to be a 1 bang? This might be a quick one. We'll keep that in our hand. That's our multiplier now. So these don't matter because that's going to be our multiplier. So we'll just play. And we're doing that because we would rather have the tarot card. We don't care about the +4 mult for the tarot card. We'd rather have the tarot card. So now we're going to have to discard some stuff to get another hand here, but we have some discards left, so it shouldn't be an issue. All right. And then that upgrades our flush, which is what that's really what we're after, is the flush upgrade. There, because that increases our base multiplier here. We need chips is really what we need. We might re-roll a couple times here, see if we can get some chips. Probably drop probably the Raised Fist, actually. I don't need that for the taros. Although that is good. That's better than Raised Fist. It can be better than Raised Fist. It's not always. This is saving our bacons. We got one more reroll. Let's take it. Crafty. All right, and it's a negative. Perfect. That's beautiful. So, tip for new players or newer players: your order of your jokers matters. So the big thing here is this is a accumulate points kind of game, right? So our target is a goal of money. So we want to do our addition before our multiplication. So we want to have the most chips that we can have before we start multiplying them. So that's how you can think about laying out your jokers. And then you want to think about how we play our cards because we're playing this ballot, this hanging Chad here or whatever. This card, because this card's going to re-trigger the first card we played 3 times. So that's the first time it plays, and then an additional 2 times. So that's going to be another card that's going to be nice and kind of, helping us out a lot there. So where you play cards does matter. We don't need the hollow, I don't think. Do we want to try for this? I mean, we'll try for it. Why not? We need the money too, but we're not hurting as much for cash. I think we're capable of taking out some of these higher blinds and not too many hands here. Yeah, there we go. I'd sell off this drunkard if I got something really good. I will buy it, but I won't use it yet. It's just more consistent. That's it. Let's go. All right. I think we're gonna be okay here. I think. What's up, Potato? Welcome back. I didn't even know you left. Yeah, I I don't mind the negative jokers. I don't mind the negative jokers. They're really good. But it's more so like give it to me on something that makes sense. Like the crafty joker with with a negative was really good because I'm playing flush, so that's like a good pull for me, right? Outside of that, it's like I don't really mind or want it that bad. All right, we're gonna swap raised fist out here. We've got plenty of molt going. We want the chips now. In fact, we don't even want the chips. We more so need the chips. We're just gonna play these straight through. We have no reason to skip now. I know some people might look at that and go, "Oh, why not skip all the way to the end?" But I'd rather have the shop opportunities, knowing that this is not going to be too difficult or too rough on us. We're playing more than that, so that's no good. I will take this voucher though. And be on my merry little way. Do you play this game, Toxic? I assume so because you seem to know a couple of things about it, or maybe you've watched some people play it or something. Yeah, you play. Okay, cool. What do you think? How do you like it? By the way, the poll hasn't. It's just my vote. We should do it again. Yes, I agree. We should when we have more people on Twitch. All right, we'll take the tarot. Could make some quick cash. I don't honestly think I'm getting enough of these markers. I'd rather have more markers. We won't make it too far here because we don't have enough. We're not going to acquire molten stuff very quickly. So I don't think we're gonna make it like super duper far. I mean, we could drop here with that score, but I don't think we will. I think we can get that. I think we've got enough hands. It's not very large. See if we can get a bigger one. There we go. That's good. That's going to be a saving grace for us. Yeah, that sucks. I hate when that happens. Gives you two negative jokers you don't want. It's like, why'd I waste my skipping? All right, that's one run. Mm. I'd rather have the molt. We don't care about the boss blind. These no longer matter to us because we don't care about the boss blind. We have no reason to skip it because it doesn't affect us. It's purely cost at that point. I'm gonna fish a little bit for some of those twos. Yeah, we need to thin this deck out a little bit. We need to be able to draw some of those blue marker cards if we're gonna play this deck longer term. Like we can't pull this stuff. We need to be pulling like the markered stuff. And when we win with flushes, we're always powering up our flushes. So we got 4 cards that we get to keep left over right now, so that's a good thing to note. Ooh. This is useful to us. We're gonna extra 15 chips out of our base. If I had the slot, I'd take this. Only keeping this because it's a negative, by the way. It's costing me absolutely nothing to have it. Don't want any of that. Wah, wah, wah. Turning them into that. That would be interesting. I don't know if I could do that. Although it's made by the same people that, not made by, it's published by the same company that published this game. So it's a different developer, but same publisher. So that's kind of cool. for interest, just because I happen to know that, because the person I watched said that. Now, remember, publisher and developer are different. You can be a developer of multiple games but not publish them. You can be a publisher of very different games as well. So just keep that in mind. They're quite similar and quite different. I gotta fix this too. I gotta fix the overlays. Yep. Yeah, I know. Nothing here is unplanned, my friend. Or at least very little. Yeah, I haven't got that deck yet. But that deck is gonna be fun. I have a feeling there's gonna be a few good long playthroughs with that deck. I need the voucher that keeps that as your always in your thing. Like quick $40. How many hours do you have in this game? Give me a minute, I'll tell you. I don't have a lot, 100, 100, 120. $60, yeah. I don't know. I don't know how toxic feels, but for me, it feels like it takes a little bit of time. Like, if I'm honest, I mean, maybe it depends on them as a gamer. I don't know how they play games and what they're interested in, stuff like that. Um, but I would think that yeah. Anyways, what I was saying before potato started being potato, jerk, um, was I do feel like it takes a little bit to kind of find your legs in this game, and I think that took me a little longer than it might take some people, or most people, I should say. Question if you have a brain. Yeah, I know that feeling. I do that way too frequently, my friend. Yeah, at least here we all do that. That's for sure. Million chips like it was nothing. Yeah, I mean, kind of was. Yeah, I blew a run because I left. I paused, left, went upstairs to check on my daughter because my wife texted me. Came back downstairs, forgot what hand I was playing, and played the wrong hand, and I only had two hands left. And I needed to play both of them at like a pretty decent thing so that all of my multipliers would hit. And yeah, no, didn't do that. It was not fun. Not fun. I was hoping for some better spades there than what I got. I have also misplayed the straight as well by miscounting. Worst part is I didn't. I had the gap card too, where you can play straights with single gaps. So I felt like a real nub cake when I did it. We got screwed. We got robbed. Roberto. If your name's Roberto, I don't have anything against you. Any form of Rob. No, we're good. We made it out. We shouldn't have, but we did. So low key, I like this Joker, but I think it's kind of trash. If I had a free slot, I probably would take it, but not gonna without a free slot. I also need to start buying some standard packs too soon. Create two tarots, create two planets, enhance two luckies. Let's grab two luckies. Mm, 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 mm. No, let's do this. Get that out of here. I mean, eh, eh. Thank you. Yes, plus. And do we like you? We can reroll a little bit. There you go. I say as I leave. All right. Money, 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 money. I should have did it with the two, but that's okay. I think we said we can only hold about 3 cards, right? Four. So we can hold 4 cards. We don't want to hold 4 cards. We only want to hold like two. Should only hold two, maybe three. And we should only intentionally plan on holding that many. So there's our three. We'll hold those. We'll play this 8. We'll hold these. I mean, we'll hold 8 if we can, but if we need to toss it, we'll toss it. That time might be coming soon. Yeah, this time might be coming real soon. Right. So this box is points I need. This is points I have. Dang. All right. Main menu. Yeah, that one's a loss. Yeah, it's fine though. Soul Joker. All right, we got the Nebula now. 30 cards. Spade. This card's really good in combination with um the checkered deck because you have a much better rate of playing spades in that deck. I love the checkered deck, by the way. It's one of my favorite decks. So we'll do green deck next. I think when you beat red stake, you get checkered deck, if I'm not mistaken. What? No, I was saying I think after you beat red stakes is when you get checkered deck. Whoa, 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 whoa. You have that one too? No? I assume the X is you don't have it, right? Of course. Yeah, X means you don't have it. I assume it's a green check if you do, or a green circle if you do. Sure, that helped us. Absolutely none. All right, that's fine. It's molt. All we needed was molt. Okay, if you have it, the buy just doesn't reply. That also makes sense. I don't want to play straight. Get me out of these straights. I hate them. I have one playing straights. I just don't like them. They're obnoxious to play, I think. We're like so close in so many ways. I don't know where to drop. Let's play that real quick. We'll play the pair, I guess. That's what we were looking for. No. All right. Well, that was a quick run. We skipped too much. Maybe a pirate. Maybe. Have you done any of the challenges? Toxic. Out of curiosity. And how did you find them? All right. Let's play one more. We'll play one more of the green deck. No, you haven't. I did a few. They're not too difficult. All clubs. I wish I'd have kept that full house earlier. You know what? This run doesn't want me to have anything this run, huh? See if we can pick up a one for this. Thank you. All right. You want to clean some dishes and then we can jump on hightail? Oh, I should have played the flush. Which currently is straight flush. Which currently is nothing. We could go three of a kind. I mean, not like it's that difficult to do. Not bad, I guess. All right, we only get to play one hand type, so what do we think can get us up to that? Do we just risk it for us? I don't think we can do it with a straight. We might be able to do it with a three of a kind. Well, they're gonna hit nice because even Steven. All right, we're gonna go pair, I guess. All right, Kings, can you eke us out a win here, Kings? All right, let's see. 0% will to do them now, but so go play with Daniel. I don't care. I'm not offended. I don't care who you play with. Go play with Daniel. Well, Nestig, you made it real far. We'll keep that as our little money maker for now. So what are we gonna play? Three of a kind? So then we need to start setting our deck up to play three of a kind. So what do we want to play? Three of a kind, and we have the ability to do eights pretty easy right now. I don't think eights will score us super, super high for a long time, so we have to switch eventually, but we could do eights for now. Choices are hard. I understand. Ideally, I'd like to play a high card and just max out a high card if I could. The minus hand size kills me. Sub dub. W dub. W dub. Yes, please. We don't have jokers. We're not making room. How are you today, Dub? Good for running flushes in a deck that's not built for it really. Create two taros is probably what we should do, right? Yeah, create two taros. More bang for our buck. Nice. I'm good. I'm good. Living the dream. Whose dream? I don't know. But living the dream. Are they trying to tell me something, guys? Tell them something. How's that? How's that? Huh? 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 How you like me now, punk? Scoring all them chips. I got discard. Well, I just haven't enough money to buy whatever I want whenever I want. It's nice. Thank you. Yes, please. I don't care about how expensive the shop is to reroll. I have enough money, I can just do it. And if I'm honest, I could just do this, and now it doesn't matter. Now you're not that expensive to reroll either way. No repeat hands this round. Okay, we can do that. Let's do a little bit of a pair for you. Let's hit you with a bit of a discord. Discard. We'll keep that and drop those as a high card. All right, we get one more hand, and we're going for our big boy, which is this guy. Oh, I should have made that a wild card. Doesn't really matter though. I went all in on the king. Of course, they didn't give it to me. Will I be on? I don't know. I could be on for a little while. For I don't know. I could be on for a while, or I could be on for not that long. It really depends. Oh, I just thought of a way better idea for this card. Anyways, all right. I'm going to take a break here, and we will see what the situation looks like when we get back. So we'll see you guys in a few minutes. All right, I'm gonna take a break. I'll be back in a few minutes. All right, guys, I'm back. Yeah. So, do we want to do more of this, or should I switch over to something else? What do you guys think? All right, I think we'll call this stream here, and we'll switch over to a different. We'll switch over to a different game. I think we'll switch over to Hightail. I know Potato wants to join us. He's busy doing other stuff, so I think we'll join and we'll start doing stuff there. And if he can join when he's ready. Cool. All right, so let's do that. I'll see you guys in a few. Oh, and I should say, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys all in a few minutes. Bye.